Good morning. Happy Friday, half a day. Just now leaving the Costco gas station. I was hoping I would get a decent offer from Costco on Instacart while I was here. But no such thing. I'm waiting. So I'm gonna head on over to Good morning. How are you? Thank you for popping in. So I am gonna head on over to one of my other waiting areas. I do have DoorDash and Instacart on at the moment, and that's only while I'm driving. I try not to have too many apps open, especially when it's just me. The hubby doesn't like working the afternoon shifts because it is, and I don't blame him because it can be slower. And it's the hustling. Yeah, so most of the time when we work the afternoon shift, and good morning, Lexi. Thanks for joining. Are you going to be out working too? The apps are so quiet. Well, I hope not. I mean, literally, seriously, before I left the house, DoorDash went from busy to very busy. And it's only chimed with one offer so far. I don't know, maybe it's because, I'm not too close to the area. Because where I live is hitting the outskirts of town. Oh yes, I just did 4 days of maid. You got to make up for all that money you spent. Yeah, Dad was actually thinking, he was like, we're going to go to Colleen, right? And so you can go shopping. And I'm like, that was yesterday. It ended yesterday. And he's like, what? Why didn't you tell me? Because I thought he was listening to the conversation between you and I, Lexi. So he thought we were going to go down to Colleen today so I can do some shopping. But yes, and congratulations, Cassandra. For those of you guys that are in the chat, put some love in the chat, please, for our friend, Grandma of 3. She has finally gotten over the 500 subscribers hump. So congratulations. Throw some love in there, y'all. I tell you, because it is hard. It is hard even just trying to get to the 500 mark. But that's fantastic. Just keep on hustling. Now that I got a little bit closer to town, now it's chiming, but come on, do better than that, DoorDash. Hit me with another fantastic one. Now you just got to keep pushing. And I know it's hard. I know it's hard, and I really wish that I took that advice a lot sooner than I did. But doing live streams is one of the fastest way to gain subscribers, as well as, work on your watch hours. Nope, still not good enough. If that was like 3 miles, maybe I'd take that for $10, but not 6. If you guys saw my video that I released 2 days ago, which is basically just a video, another day in the life of a gig worker. In that one, yeah, I got some decent DoorDash offers, and it's not often. It's not often that happens. It's not often that I get decent offers on DoorDash. A lot of the times, you know, what you guys might see that I'm showing in my videos, you know, that $11 for 3 miles and $12 for 4 miles or whatever. Those are some good offers, but it takes a lot of sifting through a lot of bad ones. A lot of backward offers, you know. But I'm here in our town center in town. I'm hoping that DoorDash would hit me with a good shopping order. My pro shopper status is gone. You know, the one thing I liked about the pro shopper status is that it, you know, your acceptance rate, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter for your acceptance rate. It's just your other metrics that they look at, which on one hand, you know, I'm like, really? How can they ding us for items that are out of stock? You know, it's $3. That means this person is not tipping. $3 for 4 miles. Hey Cheese, good morning, half a day. Well, at least it's morning here in Texas. It's gonna be morning for the next 20 minutes before I start saying good afternoon. I think I might have gotten too close to my seat. Okay. $12 for 12 miles. I hate it when it does that. I hate it when it does that. It just... And then I have to do a force stop and then reopen it. It's a stacked offer on DoorDash, and no thank you. I'm working on my watch hours. I'm really low right now. But I'm also working on my playlist, so I think I put some stuff already in my playlist. You guys can check it out. I'll check that out, Cassandra. But I'm hoping, like I said, the town center that I'm in, it has Target, it has PetSmart, it has Ulta. I'm cherry picking. I know it can do better than that. You can do better than that. Come on. How many watch hours do we need? Well, I'm happy to say that at least for the last 2 days, I finally got back over 3,300 watch hours, because once I hit over 3,600 in February of this year, look at that's all they ended up doing was stacking another person on there, and that means that person's not really tipping. This offer right here, when it first came through, it was just PetSmart. I mean, it was just Office Depot, and it was paying $10. Then they added this PetSmart customer on here, and it only went up $3. So that means, and that person is a little further away. So that's why these stacked offers, you know, we got to be careful when you're looking at these. It might seem awesome, but you got to pay attention when they send you a single offer, and then when it comes back and next thing you know it's a stacked offer, more than likely they stacked it with a non-tipper. Hey Eric, good morning or good evening Grizzly. Thank you guys so much for popping in. But as I was saying, back in February, the highest I got on my channel, because my channel hit 2 years in September last month. And in February of this year, I was over 3,600 watch hours. But because my channel was already over a year old, every time your watch hours hits the 1 year mark, and if your channel's not fully monetized, you lose those hours. They're gone. You don't get paid for them. They are just gone. And so then I started hitting that downslope. And even though I was having some good watch hours come through, and when I do my live streams and my videos that I post, it's been a battle. It's been a rough battle. But I dropped all the way down to 2,700. From 3,600 down to 2,700. Ooh. Do I want to do this one? Oh, it's one of those that, I mean, it's a 2-restaurant pickup. They're not far from me. They're practically next door to each other. Where's that taking me? No. I'm not going to do that one. The stacked offers really got me. I mean, especially where I live, you got to be careful when you're taking orders that might take you out of town, because then, you know, you're still going to have to drive those same miles back to where you're at, where you originally started at, to continue picking up orders. Where that offer has been working out for me, because I actually end up getting tipped more. Well, that's true. Oh, Lexi, are you asking if I can see the mileage? Do you need the current mileage? Because I can text that to you. But like I was saying also, I got all the way down to 2,700 watch hours. But and then finally, in the last couple of days, I've been able to maintain just over 3,300 watch hours. So like I said, just you guys being here and hanging out a few minutes or the entirety of my live stream is really helping me out, or even just going to watch my videos that I post. Good morning, Fran. Thank you for joining. So a person needs to get 4,000 watch hours per year. I mean, that's what I heard. At least when you're first trying to become fully monetized. From the time you start posting your very first video up until that starts the clock. From the time you post your first video and start gaining watch hours, you have that 1 year anniversary, before your 1 year anniversary, to gain 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And then supposedly it's that calendar year thing also that you have to maintain a certain amount of watch hours from that point as well. And they keep sending me these stacked offers that I'm slightly tempted to take them. Once you get fully monetized, your hours don't matter. You just have to post every few months. I mean, Fran, that's what I thought so too. I thought once you become fully monetized, you know, that the watch hours, as long as you're remaining active on your account, you'll be okay. But then I've heard some people who've had their channel for a couple of years say, that you still have to maintain a certain amount of watch hours in a calendar year. So I honestly don't know. I hear both. I hear the same thing. Sorry, I was on the phone with the man. So basically you're saying I need 3,000 watch hours. 3,000 watch hours, and because you already got your 500, and again, for those of you guys that are just joining, put some love in the chat for Grandma of 3. She hit recently her 500 subscribers, so congratulations again. But yeah, now that you hit your 500 subs, you got to get to 3,000 watch hours to where you can be partially monetized, and so people can start gifting, you know, like the rubies that you get, the what do you call those, the super chats. People can be gifting memberships to your channel. I only average about 200 watch hours a month, and I am still getting paid. That is awesome. Please let me know once you hit your 2-year mark if that is the same, because that's the other thing I really want to know. So once you hit your 2-year mark, friend, let me know please if that changes, because that's what concerned me. Because like I said, I'm hearing both from seasoned YouTubers. For those that have had their channel for 2 years or more, I've heard that as long as you're remaining active, or no, you do have to maintain a certain amount of watch hours. And congratulations, Grizzly. So again, you guys put some love in the chat. Put some love in the chat for Grandma of 3 and for Grizzly. Thank you, Fran, for doing that. Look at that, backwards offer. 15 miles for $9. Come on. Thanks, Fran, for doing that. Drop a W for me and Grizzly. Let's go. All right, let me see what favor is looking like. Not busy. Uber. What you got for me? All right, I'm going to turn Uber on. Hey, Warren. Good morning. At least for another 8 minutes. Oh, as of 5 days ago, you know how that works. But basically, as of this morning, I'm sitting at as of this morning, I'm sitting 3327. I'm finally back over that 3,300 watch hours. 2 days in a row, I have not slid back down. I've stayed over the 3,300 watch hours, but like I said, the lowest I got was down to 2,700 watch hours. So I need to keep that momentum going. So again, thank you, Si Duos Masi, for those of you guys that are here hanging out with me, because again, that just helps me on this journey to get to my 4K watch hours. Yeah, well, stop sending me lousy offers. $33. I'm gonna watch. Thank you, Grandma. I'm gonna watch your playlist tonight. I've got several playlists. There's one that's called Watch Me. There's another one. If you do the one that says WH, or even the one that says live streams, those will take you more than a day to let that play. But I believe if you do the one that says Watch Me, if you start it in the morning, it should be done by the evening. But I appreciate that. I really do. I have no idea what you're talking about, but let's be nice, okay? If you don't have something nice to say, then shh. I'm not even going to say, because just having you in my chat, even though you're not being nice of whatever your comment is there, your watch hours, your views count. So thank you. What if I watch you on my other phone? Will you still get the watch hours? Yes. Thank you, Fran. Yes, you will. Or I will. Like the phone that I'm streaming from, because this is my actual work phone. This one that I'm streaming from is my spare. So when I'm out and about and I remember to bring this phone, I'll still be working and I'll have people streaming, or I'll be watching others on this phone while I'm out working. Might not always be able to chat or anything like that, but you know, I'll be kind of, what's the word? I'll just be sneaking in there or hovering. Okay, I think they're not, it's in the same plaza, so I'm going to do this one. It's a stacked offer, 2 restaurants, 2 customers, so, but it's less than 3 miles for almost $12, so I'm going to go ahead and take that one. And I'm going to turn off Uber because I don't want that chiming away. Lurking, there you go, that's the word. That's the word I was looking for. Lurking. I'll just be lurking. I don't always say stuff because either we're out working and I can't, or I'm sitting next to the hubby and we're watching TV and I try not to annoy him. So I'll have the volume all the way down and
drive east, then turn right. Drive east.
Okay, so we are heading to Crumble, and then I forgot what the other restaurant was. And then Panda Express.
Turn right, then turn left. Drive south, then turn left.
Come on, come on. I don't know if this is going to be That's the thing about this intersection where I'm trying to come out of. The traffic is always so high.
Then turn right.
So I'm gonna have to go around. It was gonna be faster to go left, but letting this car go. It was gonna be faster to go left, but the traffic here, it just made it a little bit more difficult.
Drive south. Then turn right.
But I've just, it's made me giddy like a a little schoolgirl. On my last 2 cooking live streams that I've done, because I haven't been in the thousands. You know, I haven't gotten over the 1,000 views on a live stream in so long, that when I saw what I had reached on my 2 previous cooking streams, I was like, what? So those 2 live streams definitely are helping my channel.
Drive east. Then turn left.
I know where I'm going. I had to go the long way around, okay? A great time to go live is like at 4 a.m. Oh my gosh. Maybe I need to set up a live stream like that. I did it only one time before, where I set up a live stream in my craft room in the loft, and I was displaying some craft items, you know, and changing it out once in a while, and I'd be chatting in the chat room myself. But but it costs too much. It costs too much. I mean, doing the restream type thing, to where if I were to set up a video, go ahead, go. And then just set up to restream at a certain time. I mean, on one hand, I guess the fee could be worth it. That way I don't even have to be awake. I don't even have to be awake for the live stream. And then I can do a 4 a.m. Crumble, crumble, crumble. Where am I going? Crumble. Okay, that is over here.
Turn left.
Sorry, I have to pay attention to this area because you'll have people popping out between cars. And a sleep stream. Hey, Eric. Good afternoon. It's 12 o'clock, so now I can start saying good afternoon. All right, I need to find Crumble. Crumble, Crumble. That's Wingstop. Okay, there we go. Getting closer. You see what I mean? I was literally right around the corner, and I would have gotten here so much quicker. But the dang traffic. It's all about that traffic. Okay. All right, so I'm here. Excuse me, arrived at store. I'll be right back. But that's where I'm going. BRB. one down. Okay. All right, let's head on over to Panda, which is just behind. Oh, I hate reversing into this in this parking lot, because you'll get people, they don't care if you're already sticking out halfway. They are still going to want to try and get behind you or pass by, and then they honk their horn or whatever. They be some not nice people. That's right. For those of you guys that may not be aware, I know a lot of you guys that are here already know this, but if you come across a channel that you want to sub to, in order to validate your subscription to that channel, go to their page, click on one of their newest shorts, watch it, like it, and even comment on it. I didn't even see his reverse lights on. And that'll validate and make your subscription to that channel stick. Because a lot of us know, especially when we're doing a live stream, and we'll pick up 2, 5, 10, 20, and then over the next day or so, we'll lose 2, 5, 10, because a lot of people don't know that you need to, go and watch a short video to make their subscription stick. Be right back. I got my hot bag here in the front seat. All right. Let's see, how long is it going to take to first order? It's a hand it to me.
Drive south. Then, in 100 feet, turn right.
All right, where are we going? Okay. Wait, where's that? Okay. First one is a house. this is a bad intersection. You see that pickup? That blue pickup, not the one that just passed, but the one that's paused. That one right there. He's got the right of way. Incoming traffic have the right of way. And for whatever reason, okay, I'm just going to have to do it this way. Because that truck.
Turn left onto West University Avenue, Texas 29.
I might still be able to jump out there. Go, 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 go. All right. But that intersection there in that plaza, we've seen so many close calls, and we've also seen accidents, but they don't want to change that intersection. They don't want to make the signs bigger to make it more obvious that the incoming traffic has the right of way and they are not supposed to stop. Uh-oh, I hear fire trucks. Which way are you going? Come on, people, you see. Oh my goodness. That's why they have to be blaring their horn. You guys are awesome to be supporting each other. Don't you do it. That's the way we gotta do. That's the way. That was I keep forgetting about the dip there. We gotta support each other. But like I said when I was in the restaurant, Grizzly, I'll get your playlist streaming, as well as for you, Grandma. I'll get your playlist going. All right, so this is a house. So, I don't know how is it in y'all's neighborhoods, but for the last few years, the amount of people seems to be just decreasing every year in reference to Halloween decorations. I mean, whether it's our neighborhood or other neighborhoods like the one I'm driving to, I'm seeing less and less people decorating. All right, here we are. Aw, congratulations. They've got a stork in their yard. All right, be right back. Aw, proud big brother. I got to see the baby. All right, we got 4 minutes to our second drop. But I got to see the baby. I told him I just knocked on the door. I didn't want to ring the bell. But he answered the door holding the baby. And I told him, I was like, I didn't want to ring the bell. And he's got, that's okay. It was a little girl. It's a little girl. She was all dressed in pink. And I got to tell him, at least I got to tell him in person, congratulations. Yes, I still get my baby fever. My youngest grandchild is not a baby anymore. He's a big boy. Just turned 5. That's why we went to the beach last month. Because he just turned 5. And then my nephew, his youngest boy, I mean, he's still a baby, but I don't get to see him too much. But he's a baby just like his older brother. They just want to make you just, oh, you just want to squish the cheekies. You just want to, As we say in Chamorro, it makes you magodai. Don't know the actual English word for what magodai means. It's a feeling. You know, when you see a really cute baby, especially when they have them chubby cheeks, you know, they're chubby, and you just want to pinch their cheeks, you just want to kiss them, and you want to bite their legs. It's a feeling. So that's I don't know what the English translation for magodai is, other than the fact that it's a feeling. Hey Terry, half a day. So you got the A and the H backwards. It should be HAFA. And then no Y, and it's AI. Wait, no, it's ADAI. So it's hafa a day. But when you're saying it, it does sound like you're just saying half a day. So it's 2 words. It's hafa a day, but when you're saying it, half day. Not hafa a day, but it's half a day. So it sounds like 1 word. But you're getting there. You're getting there. How's it going, Terry? All right, so this next one is at an apartment. I still get that way with your well, of course, he's your only boy, so you can still do that. All right, is it this one? Yes. See, I hate it when the GPS does that. You're looking at the GPS, and especially when it comes to apartment complexes, and if they have multiple entrances, although half the time additional entrances are exit only, or they're never open, and other than for emergencies, I guess, I don't know. But no, the GPS then will want to take you through that gate. All right, let's see what building number I need to get to. Okay. Oh. But for me, especially whether they're chubby or not, when it comes to the babies, especially when they're really young, the magodai feeling, it's like, you know, when you're holding them and you just want to smell them, you know, okay, I'll continue that explanation when I'm coming back from the delivery. All right, this is my building. Which side? Which side? Okay, there's an entrance. All right, watch out for me, y'all. That's where I'm going. Let me confirm the apartment number. All right. So now we have $11.58 on the board. That was an odd one because the customer that we just delivered to tipped $2.08. No, that was another 2 customer pickup. All right, let's see what Spark is looking like. Hey, Mary. Thank you. Just taking a break that I'd stop in for a minute. Thank you for doing that. His cheeks are going away. Alright, so now I've got Walmart Spark turned on. Let's see if anything comes in on that one. $6 for 5 miles. Whoopity-doo. Oh, wait, hold on. Spark is trying to give me one. Let it be good, let it be good, let it be good. 22.7 miles. 22.7 miles for $13.81. Bad Spark. Bad boy. All right. No. Driving in your car. Speed so fast, felt like I was drunk. keeps messing up on me. Yeah, so now that I have Uber Eats on, and with the overlay and how an Uber Eats offer will pop up just as you're getting ready to accept an offer from another app. Thank you for waiting. Many times, I won't say many times, but a handful of times, I've accidentally accepted an Uber Eats offer because just as I'm getting ready to hit the accept button, 22 miles for $16. That was Uber Eats. $5 for 7 miles. So I do my best, especially if I'm multitasking on the app, multitasking and multi-apping. I try to be pressing to the side, the left, especially the left side of the screen, because it reduces the chances of me accidentally hitting an Uber Eats order. I mean, unless I have no choice but to be hitting in the area of where the accept button would be, then I try to be careful. Alright, so I still have my Spark on. I got Uber Eats, DoorDash, and Instacart. So I'm gonna go back closer to where we were, but not exactly. Because I don't want to have to worry about crossing the highway. Come on, Uber, send me something good. High dollar, low miles. High dollar, low miles. Let's go. High dollar, low miles. High dollar, low miles. No, stop sending me backward offers. That's backward. Hey everyone, I got my new playlist finished. There is 5 videos there to watch. They are on my community page. Alright, Grizzly, you got it. When I head home for lunch, I'll go ahead and set up my laptop to stream yours and Grandma as well. You're welcome. You're very welcome. I'm gonna wait a few minutes here, and if I don't get anything decent to pop up while here, then I'm going to go back to the plaza, the town center that I was at when I picked up this order. So the spot we're waiting at, or I'm waiting at, I don't know for sure what it was that we saw. If it was it was bigger than a fox. It was bigger than a fox, but it was over there. It wasn't a dog. So I don't know if it was a wolf. I don't know if we get wolves in this part of our area, but like I said, it was in that area over there by that spot right there. We were just watching it pace. We watched it lay down. It was by itself. And I mean, it wasn't huge, but we did see it from a slight distance, you know, where we are here in the parking lot right now compared to where it was in that distance over there. I took pictures of it, but because of the distance, it was hard to tell on exactly what it was. And every time we come back to this area, ooh, Taco Bell. One person, let's do this. All right, so we're going to Taco Bell. And this time I'm making sure that it's the right Taco Bell that I'm going to go to. Because the last time y'all were with me and I accepted a Taco Bell offer, I thought it was this one on the other side of the highway. $13 is nice, but not for 10 miles and for 2 customers. I thought it was this Taco Bell, but it was the one that was a little further away, and I ended up losing that offer because it got timed out because I was taking too long. So when does this shift end? All right, let me go ahead and pause this and let's head over to Taco Bell. Make sure. Yes, it's the one across the way. It's the one across the highway. But yeah, every time we come back to this area, it was several months ago. So it more than likely moved on. But every time we wait in this area, we still kind of look to see, you know, if we'll see it again. But no, we never saw it again. Like I said, it was too big to be a fox. But I mean, I don't know. I still don't know if we do have wolves in our area. Wolves. Oh wait, no, I have to go this way. Shit. You guys didn't hear that?
Just ahead, turn left on West University Avenue.
I might not make the light. Because people are going to do that. They're going to jump. They're going to block traffic. This van looks like they want to get behind the pickup, but they're going to end up blocking traffic. Yep. And she's going to block. She's blocking traffic. See, there's a white van approaching.
Turn left on West University Avenue.
Traffic head, yes. I have to be careful to make sure. Oh. Coyote. Yeah, maybe that's what that was. Gotta run and get a few chores done. I'll see you soon. Okay, Grizzly. Enjoy your day. Thank you for being here. And I'll set up your playlist when I get home. I didn't even think about that. It could be a coyote. Because they are bigger than a fox. I think that's what that was. And I think the hubby might have said that too. Honestly, now that I think about it. I think he did mention that it could be a coyote. Coyote? Coyote? So I think that's what we do get in our area, because I think I've only seen roadkill. That's probably why I didn't think about it. And that's what a live one looks like. Or I couldn't figure the fact that it was not a wolf, not a fox, but it wasn't as big as what I thought a wolf would look like. So alright, so we got Taco Bell. I was gonna go a different route, but because over there they have the UE bridge where you can do the U-turn over there, but where it comes out just past the entrance to get to Taco Bell. So then we have to take this extra time to get to this light. Happy Friday, y'all. Yeah, every now and then I'll do a blurb of a song that comes on the radio. But just right around the corner we have Taco Bell. Let's go.
Turn left on South I-35.
All right, see where that blue pickup is up there on the left? That's where it would be coming out, and the turn is right here.
Turn left.
Turn left. Pick up. Turn left. Oh, they're busy.
Pick up.
All right. So that's where I'm going. Be right back. Ow. All right, I'm gonna have to call Uber Eats. Man. Okay. Contact support. So I'm going through the chat. I'm letting them know that the order was picked up already by someone else. I can cancel this order for you, but keep in mind that you won't be paid, and frequent cancellations will increase your... I want to call because they're going to hold this against... I'm going to end up calling. Not happy with that. Not happy with that at all. And see, it affected my... Not that I really care about the... See, it made my cancellation rate go even higher. And I know after a certain point, it's gonna... my cancellation rate is gonna affect. But I need to actually contact Uber Eats. But then again, I believe they ended up saying that they no longer compensate. They no longer compensate. And that's fine. My concern is that when... hey, Colleen and Corey. Good afternoon. Half a day. Thank you guys so much for being here. The last time that I did this, and I called and I even did the whole message thing, the representative seemed a little irritated. It's one thing if we're going to be compensated, but they shouldn't hold that against the driver when it's not the current driver's fault if an order gets picked up by someone else. You think I should call? You think I should call? All right, let's see. All right, I always forget where okay. See, I don't even know how I can contact them because does it even give you an option to call? Contact. Agent. It's powered by an AI. I can connect you to an agent, but we may be able to address agent. Just get me to an agent. All right, calling. If I have to, I'm gonna Mute the
Thanks for
live
calling
stream.
Uber support. Please note, this call will be recorded for quality and training purposes. Please stay on the line, and we'll connect you to the next available team member. Please be aware that we are currently experiencing higher than normal call volume, resulting in longer wait times. You can also reach out to us through the help section of the Uber app. We appreciate your patience. Thank you for calling support for the
I'm on hold at the moment, and I just accepted pharmacy plus shopping on Spark. Hey Mario, just on the phone with Uber Eats. Half a day. Boy, that's loud. Hopefully you're having a fantastic Friday. Still on hold, but they're looking up as to why the order was canceled now to find out if it is going to affect my cancellation rate. But I think I'm going to go ahead and head on over to Walmart while I'm dealing with this call. I turned off my DoorDash because it was going to end at 1 o'clock anyways. So let's head on over to Walmart.
Cancellation, but you only have you are the one who can check if you are affected by this cancellation, as you can see the cancellation rate. Have you tried checking if it went up?
Yes,
But
it
it
did.
may.
It did. Through chat, and it was canceled through chat, but it wasn't done on my end. It was done by the AI. Okay, so you're saying that because I reached out through chat and it was canceled, that's the reason why my acceptance rate was or my canceling rate is being affected?
Oh yes, that is correct, Barbara.
So
And I know.
okay. So, future reference. If you are accepted an Uber Eats offer And it was one of those situations where it was picked up by another driver, and for whatever reason it was never completed in the app. Don't cancel it yourself. Don't even do it through chat. Call customer support directly. Call customer support directly before anything happens. Don't, just call customer support right away. Let them know what's going on. And apparently that is the only way that it's not going to have a negative impact on your cancellation rate. So, yeah. And again, apparently they did do away with any compensation, because he didn't say I would be compensated for the time, from the time you accept the offer to the time you get to the restaurant, to go inside, to find out the order's not there. There's no compensation anymore. Hey, Caleb. I'm trying. I had accepted an Uber Eats order for Taco Bell, but it was one of those things where I get there and they're like, yeah, it was already picked up about 30 minutes ago. So no compensation for Uber Eats, and then my cancellation rate was still affected. Just another one of those things that makes absolutely no sense on why they like to ding the driver. Customer service depending on the rep. Are you talking about getting a compensation? But now I'm almost there to Walmart, about another 2 minutes. But I'm headed to Walmart. I accepted a pharmacy, and I believe it was only 4 items. Shopping. And it was like 1 or 2 miles. So, being that I lost that offer on Uber Eats, I wanted to, and I think it's paying like $14, $15. So maybe even 12 something. I don't remember at this moment. And then after all that is said and done, I'll have over $20 on the board. Woohoo! But you guys will get to come with me. I won't take you guys to the counter when I'm doing the pharmacy part, but I'll have you guys in the cart. Well, yes. And especially when you accept a shopping order and for whatever reason you have to cancel it, you still get a compensation. 9 times out of 10. 9 times out of 10, because it doesn't always happen. Especially for my hubby. It doesn't always happen. He's had to cancel a shopping order, and he didn't get compensated. So it's not 100% of the time. I think there's a parking space over here. I mean, I've still got shopping to do, but that's okay. But of course, I have to do the verification. Verification, every time you do pharmacy, you have to do the verification beforehand. Continue. Biometrics. All right. Let's go shopping. No, that's okay. Thank you. Turn it around. And you need the navigation transfer. So you want to enjoy that.
I don't like these.
I know.
Those are completely different than these.
Okay, I got it. Okay, cool. Now I got it. Okay. All right. So, I know. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. I need your phone. Yes, that's how you phone me. In the medication.
Great.
So you got 3 colors? So, is that the only one you have over there at
Well, if it's two against one, what's going to happen?
Hope you win.
That ain't going to happen.
I get the phone with it done.
I know. Thank you.
Give me, we don't clear them, we just send you a text. Okay? And you still have to cross this to the text?
This looks good. This looks good here.
Hi. 265 me in, you'll get Walmart, please open that welcome text, and you will be enrolled and send us everything transferred, and still, you will be there, okay? Oh, you don't have a cell phone? You have bring me another cell phone. Come on. Are they with you? Okay. 210 8. Is that the only one you can? That's the only one before I get all of them ready, okay? You're welcome. All right, we good? Yep. Hello. Thank you. let's get shopping. So we've got bakery, dairy, and frozen. Are you guys ready for Halloween? All right, looks like we are looking for chocolate donuts. Downside about these is that you always got to scan underneath the box. Now we're headed to dairy before we get some ice cream. Have you had your banana today? I need some bananas. I need my potassium. I do like the berries, but I don't think about doing the whole all berries cereal. That's just a bit too much. Captain Crunch was one of my favorite cereals, but I've come to prefer the peanut butter crunch. That's my favorite of that brand. All right, time for the ice cream. All done. Hi. How are you? Good. How are you? I'm good. Thank you. Perfect. Thank you. I only put the stuff that's out. Don't. Okay. Okay. How coincidental is that? Coincidental is that? And that's why you gotta slow down, people, when you're approaching. I didn't lose reception in the store, not once. Even when I made it all the way back to the dairy section, which a lot of the times I will, reception will be, a little bit bad. But then I lose reception the second I walk out the door. How interesting is that? All right, let me put y'all in the car. Stay. I just find that to be very suspicious. Ugh. Whew. It's warm. Turn that AC up. But yeah, I find that just a tad suspicious. What do you guys think about that? Especially for those of you guys that are familiar with Walmart Spark. Alright, let's see how long it is to our customer. Okay. Let's look at that address again. Alright, where are we going? Let's see. There. Okay. Okay. I have an idea where we're going. So we got 5 minutes to our drop-off. Did I lose everybody in the chat? Whew. Let's go. Shit. Come on. You guys didn't hear that. So sad. So sad
The stop sign.
about
Left
Selena.
on French Parkway.
I was living here in Texas when that happened. When she was murdered.
Continue on Wolf Ranch Parkway for 3/4 of a mile.
And I say this, I've said it many times. Where would J-Lo's career be if Selena was still alive?
In a 1/4 mile, turn right onto County Road 265.
Well, it sucks that in this 2-hour mark is about what, working 2 hours, live streaming for 2 hours is what I was going to try to accomplish this afternoon. But
Take the next right
it
onto County Road
it sucks
265.
that in that time I was only able to complete 2 orders and make just over $20.
600 feet, turn right onto West University Avenue. At the light, turn right onto West University Avenue.
Like I said, I don't remember exactly how much this order was. Let me see, double check. 15. So, so what, 26? 26 and some change on the board.
In a quarter mile, turn right.
It would have been 30-something dollars, almost $40, which would have been better because, you know, then that would be closer to $20 an hour instead of $10 an hour. You know what I mean?
Turn right onto River Chase Boulevard, then turn right.
What the heck? And it still had me go through this entrance.
Take the next right, then turn left.
Why'd they make it like that? Why do they have to put... This is like a retirement community. Alright, so where can I park?
Your destination is on the right.
No unattended or temporary parking allowed. Well, I'm a parking here. I'm a parking here. You guys keep an eye out on my car, please. Listen to some music. Be right back. Okay. With your best shot. Okay. No tip equals stolen doormat. Houseplants. I almost called out a search party. Aw. Well, yeah. You know, because it was pharmacy, I had to do the biometric scan after I did the drop off. They had ice cream. I knocked on the door. I didn't hear anybody rustling about, so you know, I knocked on the door and I started to walk away so I can work on the biometric scan. And then I was like, nobody still had come to the door, and I felt bad, you know, in case they didn't hear me knocking on the door. So I turned around and I went back to the door to ring the doorbell. But by the time I turned the corner, still nobody had come to the door. So I still have my spark turned on. I'm going to go ahead and start heading in the direction of home. I thought I got a notification from DoorDash saying it was busy, but I opened the app and yeah, I got the notification 4 minutes ago. And I get to the app and it's it's grayed out. So that's how quickly, I guess, Dashers saw, oh, it's red. And then next thing you know, it's full again of drivers. So let's try Uber. If I can get one more decent enough order to stay out just a tad bit longer. So in the 2 hours I've made, well, really an hour, well, no, in the 2 hours, because I started the live stream literally as I had finished gassing up. So I've made $26 and some change. Who knows, maybe there's enough change to make it 27. But if that Uber Eats order hadn't messed up, because see, that Uber Eats was going to pay $12, so I would be sitting at $38, $39 and some change. So closer to the $40 mark for 2 hours. But again, this is the reason why I'm running solo for this lunch shift. You know, the hubby doesn't like getting out too early, you know, before 3 o'clock, because it's typically slower. And yeah, I have my days, I have my times where the afternoon shift, you know, bears some really, really good fruit. But then the days like this where I'm out here 2 hours and I only have 2 orders. But I'll still take it, because as many of my fellow gig workers out there know, you'd be out here for an hour, 2 hours, and nothing. Yeah, orders may have come through, but nothing worth taking. So I'll take the almost $30. It basically covers gas. I paid for gas today, and I was at Costco when I got the gas, and it was $2.22 or 24 cents, something like that, which Costco is cheaper than in town. So anywhere from like maybe 3 to 8 cents cheaper, so I'll take it. I will take it. Just past Walmart and no order came through, so I'm just gonna keep going. I'm a going. It's a beautiful Friday, and I hope our dinner shift, I really, really, really hope our dinner shift, we need to make a minimum of $130, because our goal for the day is $150, and so $130. We need to make $130 in our dinner shift. Yeah. I'm hungry. Honey, if you're watching, what's for lunch? Because I'm coming home hungry. But that's my cue. Since no other orders have come through, I'm going to go ahead and turn off these apps. And turn off, go offline. And I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream here. Y'all enjoy the rest of your Friday. If you are out there making that money, make that money. Stay safe. I'll catch you guys on the next video or live stream. And speaking of video, please go show some love to the video that I released 2 days ago. And I will be releasing another video later today, something that happened yesterday. So please go show my other videos some love. Until then, text. Oh, okay. Well, it's a good thing that's on the way. All right. Looks like I saw the text, honey. I guess I'll stop there. But stay safe, and I'll be using my laptop. I know I gotta get Grandma, Grizzly, NATO. I had you and Terry also going already that I started this morning before I left. So I need to make sure I add more of your live streams to that queue, and so I can help those that need help with their watch hours. And for those of you guys that were here during the live stream or even watching this as a replay, you know, thank you. Si tu'us ma'asi. I really, really appreciate it. But until then, adios for now. Bye, everybody. By the way, honey wanted Taco Bell for lunch. Bye.